Hey guys, while editing this video, it was 22 minutes long, so I decided to break it down into two parts. So the installation video for the Can Spyder Swaybar from Baja on the 2020 and up Can Spyder, you're watching part one. Hey guys, my name is Pierre from Can Spyder Accessories.com and welcome to the Spyder Shop, your Spyder Shop. In today's video, we're going to be doing the installation of a Baja Swaybar on a 2020 and up Can Spyder. It's really important to know and understand that to be able to do the Swaybar at home, you need to get 24-inch clearance because the Swaybar doesn't come out this way. As you'll see in the installation, it comes out straight down. So you need to have that clearance. You can't cheat and get it like 20 degrees or 30 degrees. Not going to happen. It needs to come straight down. So you got to get 24 inches from the bottom of the bike, not the tires, but from the bottom of the bike to the ground. In the description of this video, I'll put the link for a 2013 to a 2019 RT Can Spyder. It's actually a two-part video that we've done in the past, and we will be doing in the next couple of weeks an installation video for the F3 series. If you like our installation video, and especially this one for the Can Spyder and the Swaybar, if you're in need of a Swaybar and you would buy it on CanSpyderAccessories.com, that's our website, CanSpyderAccessories.com, we would really appreciate it. All right, here we go. So I'm going to take that Can Spyder, put it up on the 4-post lift, and get started. By the way, we've also put in the description a video about all the advantages and the benefit of having a Baja Swaybar. Once you've emptied your box, here's what you're going to have. Of course, you're going to have your Swaybar. You're going to have a couple of links. You're going to have 2 bolts, 2 bushings, and you're going to have 8 of these little spacers. For the installation, you're going to need a couple of things. So here we go. You're going to need some 10 millimeter tools. So here I've got a little key, 10 millimeter. I've also got a socket wrench with a small 10 millimeter socket. I've got 2, not 1, but 2 keys, 13 millimeters. I've got a pair of long nose pliers. I've got a utility knife. I've got here a small drill with a torque 30 bit on it. And you're going to need something to be able to remove some push pins. I've homemade a tool here that works really, really well. And if you've got one of a small 10 millimeter tool like this that you can put on the drill, that's going to be helpful as well. And one last thing, you're going to need a large blanket, and I'll explain what that's for a little bit later on. To get ready for the step where we're going to be installing the bushing, I'm going to go ahead and make a small modification. So here's a little tip from the Spyder shop. If you have your bushing like this, okay, we're going to make like a 30-degree slice here. We're going to take off just maybe 1/8 right here on the corner, and that's on both sides. So that's going to help us when we slide it in to the place where it's going to go. It's going to make things a lot easier. Now that we're under the Can Spyder, we're going to start by removing 3 different panels. You've got 2 of them right up front here where that Swaybar is going to be, okay? So you've got your Swaybar right here. You've got a panel here and here. To be able to remove these panels on each side, you're going to have a combination of a torque 30, that's right here, okay? And you're going to have some push pins to remove. You've got one here, and you've got one here and one here. And it's the same on the other side. So 1 and 2 push pins right there. you've got a torque 30 here, and you've got a push pin right here. So go ahead and remove those two panels to get started. To remove the third panel, which is this one, you're going to have 4 push pins. You've got one right here, you've got one here, you've got one right there, and another one here. We're working on the left-hand side, so we're going to start by removing the existing sway bar. So we're going to go and take out 2 13mm keys, and we're going to work on the bar and the link. Start by removing this bolt here, and after that there's one just above it, 4 inches, and we're going to remove both of those right now. Now we're on the left-hand side. We've got one here and one just above it. Let's go ahead and remove that link. Now that the sway bar is free from the link, we're going to have 4 bolts to remove to be able to take that sway bar out. So on each side, it's going to be the same. So you've got a bushing that's right here, I'm touching now. You've got a bolt right here that goes right through it. You've got another bolt that's right there, right next to it. So one there, one here. This one goes through this little sleeve here, this little collar, and out to the other side. And it's exactly the same on the other side. So let me get my flashlight there. All right, so we've got a bushing there with a bolt that's there, and you've got the other one right here, and the bolt is there. So go ahead and use your little ratchet with a 10mm socket and use that key. Go ahead and remove those 4 bolts. Remember that little drill I told you about? Now, this is the place you want to use it if you have one. Now you're going to be able to pull on that bushing towards the outside. Same thing on both sides. Just squeeze a little bit on it, pull it to the outside, and then you'll be able to pull out that sway bar. I usually pull it out towards the left-hand side, so now it's time to take that sway bar and just swing it this way, and then you pull it down towards you, just like this.